Back on the grinds today with classic Miraidon. Honestly, I don't really think that Flaaffy Miraidon is the better build than like Peony Miraidon, and the results from San Antonio definitely um I think can confirm that opinion. But for the sake of the challenge, regular Miraidon's a lot higher up here on the usage list and has more quality results than um the straight Miraidon without the Flaaffy. So we have to at least probably do better with this deck. So this is gonna be a fairly bigger tournament, I figured let's just give classic Miraidon a go. Only 89 people today. That actually feels like it was kind of, usually these ones are bigger. We're actually facing Arceus Greedent this first round. This should be a mess. Toy Catcher. I just like don't bench Mareeps and they can't even knock any of my guys out. Bro, surely Radiant Blastoise is the play in your deck here, buddy. We're cooking here. Against Arc Greedent. Not what I signed up for. And honestly, I don't really. That's what's kind of cool about this series is I'm playing a lot of decks I don't usually play. Like I don't particularly enjoy playing Miraidon, so I get to kind of step out of my comfort zone and maybe get better at more decks. I mean, at least it should make interesting content. Like, I guess, yeah, me raging about misplaying as a Miraidon seems pretty good. Big greedy with their list. Yeah, I'm not playing Path. I don't like. I think like we have Iron Hands now to just run over Gardevoirs. Like that was one of the big matchups before, and like Path like actively hinders you in the Giratina matchup because you want other counter stadiums, and like against Charizard it's kind of cope. Like taking a Path early can work, but it's like not a reliable game plan. So I'm using 2 beach courts and a Collapsed Stadium today. Like I know pretty much all of the Miraidon lists that do well play Path to the Peak. I guess it is pretty good in Mirror, like you go first and drop Path, and they can't really do much. Like I'm not playing Lost Vacuum either. I really wanted to fit it, but I couldn't. So I'm definitely not going to be favored in mirror matches. But online, at least lately, there hasn't been quite as much Miraidon. It's like kind of fallen off since Charizard has really shot up in popularity. Looks like my opponent's not checked in yet. Oh man, you submit a super interesting list and then you're just not here. How unfortunate. Am I using Peony? No, this is just classic Miraidon. You're not playing today? Oh no, I thought you were running it back today. Yeah, looks like we might not get a match this round. So how, like, you saw the thumbnail, how are you beating Charizard Blitzel? Well, that's a great question. I want to paralyze them, and yeah, we're gonna paralyze them, and then and be able to two-shot them because most Charizard lists are cutting. I'm cutting any sort of switching card, so we just hit this with the Tapu Koko, and then they're stuck for a turn, and then we can go back into Miraidon, knock it out, and then hopefully use Raichu to get like their second Miraidon. It's still probably also cope, but I feel like it's maybe less cope. it's online, so who knows? There's all sorts of jank lists, people playing multiple switches. I guess like people don't want to lose to block lax, and that's respectable. Actually, only the 2 laxes today. Couple cloths, nice. One singles or one yeah, you absolutely love to see it. But yeah, Charizard leading the pack once again. I mean, I'm Miraidon staying kind of low key. That's why I wanted to knock out Chid Pao and Lugia early. Oh, we actually are getting a game. Okay, cool. I was not optimistic there for a second. Okay, cool. we actually get to play Pokemon. Awesome. Yeah, you picked a great tournament to take the day off, Blaziken. Yeah, I'm very confused why they're not playing Radiant Blastoise. Instead of like this whole Inteleon quick shooting stuff, because like you get energy to discard power 4 Melanie and damage stuff. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. There's like no path in their build, so I should just be able to set up. What could go wrong with this deck? Yeah, who knows? Probably just whiffing generators. Like that's really it. That's the name of the game with Miraidon. You live and die by generators. Lost Box? Lost Box really isn't that bad for Miraidon anymore. Iron Hands just kind of like if you can get hands early, then that's really difficult for them. I don't know though if it's correct to go second. Like I should be going first against this Arceus deck. But I don't know if I should like first against Gardevoir. Do I go first against Zard? Do I go first against Lost Box? Like I probably should go second in Mirror. I'm just not ultra experienced with this deck, so I have some of the matchups, but I don't know like if I go second against Zard, I could get turn 1 hands, and they're not as likely to have as good of a setup. Like I'm not playing like the Judge Path, so I guess like I'm gonna go like Judge Path knockout, while they have their probably lackluster turn 1. So I think probably first then, just to put ourselves in like the best possible position. Like without Path, it is a little greedy. If we go second versus Zard, we whiff the hands, then we're in not that great of a spot, assuming that they're setting up fine. So we'll just kind of have to learn as we go. Like that's kind of the fun of playing these new decks that I don't play very often. Is Christmas is only 3 days away? Yeah, that's very true. Dang, this year has really flown right by. I can't believe it. Just like there's just like 10 days left this year. All right, let's say we're gonna be going second. I think with Peony Miraidon, like it's pretty simple. You go second against everything that isn't a Path deck. But with this we're not as aggressive. We're consistently attacking turn 1, so it's not quite as simple. Actually, great opening hands. Don't have to deal with the headache of Battle VIP Pass when literally your main attacker is Battle VIP Pass. I know this year is just, it's gone. I don't know where it went, but it's just gone. And a mulligan? I don't think we'll be needing Iron Hands. Iron Hands a Sobble, maybe? There we go. They're popping off with their 3 Battle VIP passes. They have an interesting list. We'll have to pull it up after this round, but they got a lot of heat in here. Okay, they are putting energy to the active. I guess they do have Melanie, so even if we do find the knockout, man just keeps getting better. So we Miraidon. I priced both my Raikous, so I have to tandem unit down Raichu here already. Okay, well. Wow, that's awesome. Not. Do we have both Flaaffys in deck? We do. Do we just go double Flaaffy? Thin everybody out. We did prize a single energy, no generators. Intel, what year is this? Yeah, I don't know. We've I say benching these guys like does leave me potential let's make Greedent be able to uptrade on him. I'm gonna put the Charm here because I think it just matters there. And then we can just discard an energy, get some more cards. Beach Court is wonderful. But no generators just yet. I'm squawking out a lot of supporters. But I do really want to hit this attack. So let's just grab the other Iron Hand. I don't think I'll ever need that in this matchup. Squawk. This is my favorite part about Miraidon. Generator's playing hide and seek, and this hand is awful. We have 8 energies in the 25 card deck. Just need 2. Oh, it's just that easy, I guess. I'm very happy that this is a beach court instead of a path to the peak. Alright, never in doubt. Absolutely clutch card. Electric Generator's gas. Oh wow, I drew one of my Raikos, chat. I can't believe it. If I would have drawn double Raikou, that would have been hilarious. My hand's not looking great for a follow-up, though. Hopefully we get Iono'd or judged or something. There's Arc V-Star. They're probably going to go for a Melanie, though, and just punch. So finding an out to Flaaffy, or, yeah, just a Flaaffy or a Generator or something off the top to be able to Raichu. But, yeah, that's pretty much the ideal turn 1. Was a bit scuffed, had to get rid of a lot of supporters, but we got there. Yeah, I feel that's... I mean, it feels great when you hit, but yeah, it feels like you're playing the worst deck ever when it's not going right. Okay, there's a Melanie, so could be seeing a Greedent getting charged up potentially. Yo, they could turn a profit on this Miraidon and take 4 prizes, right? Yeah, they would need some way to like put an extra damage counter on me. I guess like a Defiance Band is in the list. So they could take 4 prizes on this Miraidon. That'd be pretty goofy. Got the Generators. Oh man. As frustrating as they are, they're just too good at cards. Just a Trinity Nova actually whiffed Greedent. So if I knock them out with Raichu here, the game's just over. I've got a few good top decks. Yeah, that's about right. Well, this is awkward. Like Fast Charge feels bad because they can go Defiance Band knockout. I'm just gonna retreat back into the other mid Rhydon. Like preserve the energies. Dang. No Flaffies, no Ultra Ball. I play like 4 of these cards. Wow. Cutting Generators is a bold move, yeah. At that point, like, if you can't deal with the RNG factor Miraidon, then just don't play Miraidon, I guess. Hopefully my opponent's hand is just bad. Like, they don't have a whole lot of... I mean, we could have gone back into a Mareep, honestly. Probably don't need the 2 down. And then I don't, like, put this thing in, like, quick shooting range. I guess already is a guy in quick shooting range. I would be very surprised they don't have anything again. There's a Defiance Bands. If they boss my Raichu, that would be very annoying, but they just have the Arven. Did you play Toy Catcher in this list? That'd be hilarious to see them go like Toy Catcher up my other Miraidon with this Arven. I feel like I'm like kind of second guessing the Squawk there. Like I could have forested for the Electric Generator and just gone for it right there and tried to conserve all my supporters. But I also just didn't anticipate not having to force for a Generator after research, like opening hand research and Squawk. We didn't find anything. There's the Greedent hitting the bench. I can just boss that up. I can and will just knock out your Greedent. Showing no mercy. I'm not letting you take 4 prizes on my damaged Miraidon. Okay. How's it going? It's going okay. Yeah, how's it going, Robin? Yeah, I just keep top ticking energies. Who would have thought? I'm playing a deck that plays 14 of them. Okay, let me just put energy there. And we will blow them up. They could take 4 prizes on me next turn. Train Wi-Fi, absolutely goated. Can I get some good cards? No, not really. Actually, I mean, the Collapse isn't a bad one. But Zapdos can go away. We don't need you. Brought this hands. They could win the game this turn? How? If they had Greedent, yes. But I knocked out their only Greedent. They're not... Okay, no sort of hand disruption. If I didn't boss the Greedent, yes, they could have won the game, technically. Yeah. I still have, like, a lot of supporters left, also. I still have a lot. I still have 2 research, 2 Iono. It's not that Iono would be that good. At this point, there's just grabbing a switch. No, not even candy for intel. Feels bad. Oh, man. There's a Nova. It's like, amazingly enough, it's just not a great spot to be in. Like, I think I'll promote the Squawk. I guess if I top deck a generator hit 2, I win. I still have 3 generators in deck. Okay. Let's do this. I can put Super Rod back in 3 more energies. And we do this. What a good card. Alright. Never in doubt. Just don't play the Collapsed Stadium. Don't attach the double turbo. What an interesting deck from my opponent. Alright. Boom. Yeah, we go from a Chin Pao yesterday discarding all my energies to a Raichu today. I think it's funny, like, the decks the decks I've been playing lately are just exclusively Iron Hands decks. Just a coincidence. The card is fun, but it's not like I'm only playing the Iron Hands decks first. Alright. Well, that was harder than it had to be or should have been. But we'll take it. Getting the win. So Charizard is the most played deck. No surprises there, really. But Tina climbing all the way back up here. I think it's funny how, like, a Gardevoir and Miraidon are, like, just kind of falling off, like, at least online popularity-wise. Like, somehow Urshifu is equivalent popularity to them at this point. Hey, what's up, Zid? The one Miraidon Alecki. Someone playing Lugia. Busted deck. Playing Lugia without Iron Hands, though, that's a big L. Okay. So yeah, we're probably gonna have to face Zard next round. Or eventually, as long as the win rate stays solid. Oh, they already beat one of my Miraidon comrades. I've not played Miraidon in so long, it feels so weird. You love else? I just call it how I see it. There's even a couple Cloths still chilling here. Insane. We love us. Spirits even Cloth. And the TM's evolution. Absolutely beautiful. I love this list. Oof. So 89 people, actually quite a few late checks, so actually all the way up to 95. So I'm probably gonna have to do pretty well with Miraidon today, like probably a top 4 or better to get onto the leaderboard. It doesn't have a terribly, like, not the greatest win rate overall, but probably will need to at least get, if I get to final, like, okay, the goal is finals, then that should be like nice middle of the pack there and pretty safe overall. Man, the day I actually pick a deck that kind of beats Blocklax, the Blocklax guy doesn't even play this tournament. How disappointing. Actually, one of them late checked. Only 3 of them though. I think it's funny like how many of the Zards are playing Minior. Actually, okay, only a 5th of them. But still, you're like attacking for such a small minority of the field. But it just, yeah, it feels bad to lose to Snorlax, but dang. 5th of them are playing it. Argentina influence after a cash won yesterday. That's awesome. We're not even playing like Superior, right? We're just playing straight Argentina. Not playing Superior or Leafeon or anything. That is hilarious. What's up, Zora? I love the online meta. Just like seeing people just like look at the latest online tournament and just be like, oh yeah, this list looks dope. Let's copy it down and just run it straight back in another tournament. One thing I do not understand, I mean, Kitchen happened pretty much at the same time as Cinnabar yesterday, and this guy keeps winning with DT Mew. Like, he does pretty well fairly consistently with Medicham and Mew, and I don't get it. Like, surely just playing another damage modifier is just better. Like playing a belt or a band of some sort, just so you actually can hit the number instead of having to take an extra turn to like basically get that turn back with Medicham. I do think about like the mini Fusion Strike package is kind of cool. Like trying to have that for the Spiritomb protection. But I don't really get the Medicham. Like, like it's clearly not awful because this dude like does incredibly well with it like all the time. Like undefeated this tournament, just body the heck out of the mirror match. But I just don't understand, like, how did you, like, of all 60th cards to put into your deck, like, how did you pick Medicham of all things? I mean, like, there's still, like, the like, there's, at least he's not cutting, like, Ball Search to fit it. But, like, surely playing a Choice Belt or Defiance Bands, like, what matchup is this even for? Like, what deck are you hitting them for, like, just short, and you need that to, like, to take the extra turn. And surely if you're playing a DT attacker, Luxray's better, right? I always love to see innovation, but maybe it's just too big brain for us to understand. But yeah, I don't get it. I've seen it do very well though, like all the time, and it's Drive Devo and Miraidon, no. Specifically targeted at Guardy, I guess, but like surely just playing second box would be better, right? Because that's also better against Zard. I mean, like, I feel like no matter like what example you give, like surely there's just like a better card. Like I'm hitting, like also like Mew's damage, it's hitting for like 220. So like, and then like 250. So you can even like Yoga Loop and get a V-Star or something. Like, and then you like 250, 280. Like you're not even looping into an EX or something. So I don't really get it. How am I beating Zard? With a lot of coping and the wonderful card known as Tapu Koko EX. Because surely every single Zard is net decking Azul and playing no switches. So I can just paralyze them and steal a turn. Devo's kind of... I feel like Devo's even more cope into Zard than something like Koko. Let's see, how many of them are playing a Switch? There's Rope in a quarter of them. There's 2 people playing Turo and 1 actual Switch. So there's like 5 people total playing some sort of switching card, and then there's a couple people playing Minior. Like if there's like some sort of like crazy upside to Yoga Loop, like some matchup where it made a ton of sense, then sure. But I feel like you have to get like super niche just to like make the card make sense. And then at that point, like there has to be like third judge has to be better, just like overall, or playing second box for Guardian Charizard. I don't know. That's like somebody's like been in my comment section before. So I guess maybe if they ever come back, I'll have to ask them. But I don't get it. But like, I'm pretty sure you go on like the DTMU Limitless page, like dude's got some other solid finishes, right? I guess maybe not. I swear I've seen that list before somewhere. I guess not. Got three matches to go, probably. Okay, Zard Mirror. The Argentina Gaming versus Rapid Strike. That seems horrible. I thought I was playing Rapid Strike today. Wouldn't have been I guess wouldn't have been like the best tournament to pick it. I don't really like want to play Psychic Energy in Blockalax, but I also don't want to play. It's such a weird problem to be in, because I would never tech for Snorlax IRL, but online, I just don't want to lose to it. So, I can play the Psychic Energy and beat it if I'm playing Urshifu, which I will have to eventually, or I can just take the L to it. Maybe I should like play Blockalax sooner rather than later, so I play Blockalax and then I just like spread all the Blockalax tech propaganda. So this is I don't have to deal with it later. Yeah, 3 matches. I don't actually think I'm getting to my league challenges this weekend, so I'm actually going to be playing more on. We'll probably be streaming Saturday and Sunday. I guess if there are anything on Sunday, there could not be. Yeah, that might be a tragic. I might have to just not stream them on Christmas. Sad. It's definitely annoying. But it's also definitely a viable deck. But it's just like such a small portion of the overall metagame. Like it's like 3% online, like probably closer to 5% at like a regional style tournaments. So I don't think that that's actually worth teching for. It's just like a really frustrating archetype to lose to. Like there's nothing really more frustrating than just sit there and know you have no chance, but you have to like, wait until they deck you out, or like scooping like turn 3 because they've already beat you or something. So I like understand like teching, so you don't have to deal with that. It's like also like really like a satisfying deck to beat. But I'd say like overall, it's just like not like if you just like look at like the percentages, it's just like not worth playing the deck, or not worth teching for the deck. The deck is fine, like it certainly is something that's viable. It just there's no way that it's worth. Like even like playing like Charizard in mini, or like surely there's more people who are going to play like the Pidgeot build moving forward after it got like 2 in top 16 at San Antonio, and like that like mini order doesn't even beat that. So like if it's 5%, let's just say, and like half of those are the Pidgeot builds, then you're teching for 2% of the room, or 3% of the room, or whatever. So like it can't be worth it. I just At least if I were going to like a regional wizard, I'd just be like, okay, I'm gonna go to lunch if you flip over a Snorlax against me. But of course, if you're like preparing for locals and there's like 5 people in your local area, um, who play Snorlax, then sure, you can do that. But I just talking for like big tournaments. You're in school just messing around. That's certainly a vibe. Yeah, because like I don't want. I'm sure if I'm just like, no, you never need to play Minior. Minior is just unnecessary. That's me like someone who comes into my chat or comments who's just like, Blitzle, you don't understand. Everyone at my locals plays Blocklax. I can never beat the deck. I have to play Minior. Then your locals aren't reality. But okay, play Minior then, buddy. Like that's fine. A couple late check-ins with Miraidon, getting up to 7. I kind of wanted to try Peony Miraidon today, but I figured save it for a smaller tournament maybe. I do like the Snorlax cat and mouse game at like locals. Like I was at a cup 2 weekends ago, and I walk in there like I'm going up to the desk to pay, and one of the locals walks by and says, yo, James, does your deck beat Blocklax? And I'm just like, yeah, it does. And he's just like, okay, I think there's 3 of them here. And it was just like, and like 3 people ended up taking Minior, and there were no Blocklaxes in the entire room. It was hilarious. But I think for like a best of 1 cup, like, no way. Playing Blocklax feels like such a bad play. Because like you face Guardy, which is a deck that you like should like Guardy without Turo. Like you definitely should beat that, but they just like draw their whole deck Iono, and you're probably not finishing a game in 30 minutes. Or even like Charizard, like probably could do the same thing. So like if it's like a best of 3 cup, I might consider playing Lax just to troll the locals, because I don't think anyone would like, suspect me to play Lax of all people. But yeah, like I love like the Blocklax fear mongering in a best of 1 cup. Iron Hands dance. No, you gotta pay extra for that. Guardy loses to stall all the time. I think a good Guardy player is probably unfavored for stall, because they can just put 6 attackers in play that they can attack with, and like then stall can't trap anybody. So yeah, but like of course if Erica hits like Manaphy, they're playing no Turo, like that's just a wrap. Or if like the Guardian just happens to open Manaphy, like that feels pretty bad. What's up, Sniper? I think even without PAL Pad, it's still like not like if the Guardian player knows what they're doing and has a Professor Turo in the list, they should beat Blocklax. As long as they don't open like Mew or Manaphy or Radiant Greninja. But like it's kind of like anything. Like Blocklax really can exploit bad players. Like it can just dominate people who do not know how to beat it. Like Tina is like against a good Tina player, it's pretty much not a loss. But you can, if a Tina player tries to bench Compies and try to build towards Lost Mine, you can just take advantage of that quite easily. Like it's not that bad. Speaking of Tina, here we are playing new Minion, but we're playing Quad Path no Ultra. What are we doing here? All right, so let's see how this goes. I really want to go first since this is a path deck. I want to be able to get all my dudes down before they path me. Even though I am playing 3 counter stadiums for myself. Yeah, the Luminion's pretty interesting though. I don't think like Luminion's awful in Giratina. It just feels kind of silly when you're playing like no Ultra Ball to find it, unless I just missed Ultra Ball in the list. And you're playing Quad Path, like you probably aren't using that Luminion very often. Oh, the person says they love my YouTube channel. Hey, shout out to you. Zach Robbins, you are a legend. Just hoping they're not stream sniping. Yeah, there's no Ultra Ball in there. That's kind of interesting. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's who we're up again. Yeah. The round one matchup was Arceus Greedent. Yeah. I think it's funny how like Sander like won't touch block lags. Like it's such a tough economy for like a traditional like stall deck or traditional control deck that like stall is not a big brain enough for him. He's gotta do something else. It's quite sad. Sanders is one of my favorite players also because like just the way he deck builds is so awesome. And also I like enjoy to play control decks casually. It's like not something I would don't think it's probably something I would ever take to a tournament bigger than a League Cup. But I do just like enjoy playing control because like how challenging of an archetype it is to play. I think because it's just like not that high skill of a deck and it's relatively easy to play around. And I don't know if it's like also he just like wants to like his own like original idea succeed or okay. This might be a fast charge. I don't want to research out the DTE. Guys, top deck Miraidon or an Ultra Ball or a Nest Ball. Wait, what? Bro, what are you doing? I'm confused. This is weird. I could Billy, but that feels kind of bad. But then Path kind of sucks. I'm so like this just broke my brain. Like I don't even know what to expect here. Let's just fast charge. Like I can't get donked. But you never bench Manaphy in this match. Whoa, I prized. Give me the thumbs up. I prized like 3 energies. Okay, I have all my stadiums. That's what's really important. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with the opening Manaphy. Seems pretty hard to play when you played it. I guess like comparatively to some other decks in format, Snorlax isn't the easiest. But also you compare it to like what other like Sander control piles he's played in the past, and like some of them you like look at and you like have to like have a PhD to understand. And the Blocklax is like fairly simple strategy that is quite easy to play around once you understand how it works. And like Sander piles, you like have to know a whole separate language to understand. Alright. Can I top deck the Iron Hands or a Nest Ball or an Ultra Ball or a Miraidon? Oh, there goes a Jet. But I know Sander went like I think like 2 like he did not have a very good run in Stuttgart. I don't know if he went to Gdansk. But like, either way, he hasn't had like a big like even like a day 2 yet this season. That's kind of disappointing. Iono? I mean, I don't have to get rid of the DTE. I gotta keep some energies. Ew. I mean, and also they're not playing Colress or using Abyss Seeking. I'm pretty sure he went like 2-2-3 drop or something. Like had a pretty poor run. I don't know. I assume some sort of control deck, but it did not go very well. Okay, gets the triple Comfy despite not playing Chorus. That Path is rather annoying. I don't think he ever did. But maybe he'll be at Liverpool and finally get a nice showing this season. To be honest, Mew's like a pretty good card in this matchup. Alright, I'm gonna get down to Miraidon. Let's do this. I don't know if I need the Raikou. I really like to find Raichu to just only need 1 energy to KO this Comfy. Or yeah, Zapdos. Same thing. that's I can't bench. Well, I could actually bench second Mareep. Since they just played 2 waters, but I don't think I have to, or I don't think I need to. That's just a Dynamic Spark 70 knockout. Not popping off here. I'm gonna make a wild guess here, guys. We're gonna rip a lightning energy off the prize cards. I'm good at this game. I've not seen a single generator yet. That's alright. This hand's relatively pain-free to research. I also don't like... I like to save Raichu for later. I don't like to have him out in the line of fire early. Rigged. I'm just a wizard like that. Even though I prized 3 of them. I just... Yeah, I'm just built different. It's a double Tina V-Star. I guess I do have Rod. So if I do lose this Raichu, I still can get it back. Are we just gonna see a spit? Yo, that's classic Tina moment. the choruses aren't here. Oh, gonna take out a Mareep? Okay. Rude. Too bad I don't have another one. I'm hit. I don't know about that. Whoa, let's calm down. Okay, Mew definitely wants to... Yeah, let's do this. I'm using Miraidon this turn. We are not... Yeah. I'm finding a Flaaffy or a generator or something. Wow. I don't really want to Collapsed Stadium either. Yeah. Okay. We got there though. That's what's really important. I think I can discard an energy, but I don't need to. I don't need to give them. It's not necessarily like giving them their ability. I should only have something on my own. Oh no! I goofed. I thought I forgot that my Mareep got knocked out last turn. Never punished. We're fine. We're fine. I was ready to evolve the Mareep. Okay. This is fine. I don't really need the charm for anything right now. I think we can just hold it. Because like they can't Greninja the dude. They can't Iono. So yeah, we can just hold on to it. Bop the Cramorant. Yeah, I think as long as you know your matchups well and you feel comfortable with thing, I do another energy. I don't think there's anything wrong with playing Lax. It would be pretty annoying if they're able to knock out my Miraidon. They just need to find a Chorus and a Gate, which is not happening right now. Tina moment. There's a grass. Boss at the hands, probably. I'm playing Lax tonight in Doom. Let's go. How rude. I don't want Iron Hands in the active spot yet. Can I top deck a switch? Is that too much to ask for? It is. Okay, let's get Flaaffy down. Huh. put that there. I don't want to Iono you, but also I don't want to just sit here and let you do whatever you want. Quite the predicament. Sure. There we go. See? Life's not so bad. I even could amp. If this generator doesn't hit 2, I'll just Dynamo her onto the Mew and set it up to potentially Lost Impact them. Oof, none. That's so sad. So, I think... yeah. We're just gonna draw another energy off of the prizes here. What a bad card. Why do we play generators? I should have listened to Blaziken's advice. I just told you, we're just built like that. I don't think that's like super comparable though, because like it's like so many different formats, and like LZB is like probably a lot weaker now. Or just like even just the deck is like a lot different than it was back then. The format's a lot different. But if you, I mean, yeah, if you just don't want to play LZB, that's respectable. It's fine. I will use Mew and nuke their dude. I guess in hindsight I should have used the Collapsed Stadium so I could get access to restart. Oh well. And they can't really like gust the Mew because then I can just Raichu them. And they only have the one. They still just have not found Colress. They had to have prized multiple. They probably get 2 off the active. Because it just dies to Mew. Yeah. Okay. This hand's unimpressed. Oh, let's go. This hand's very impressive. Okay, I can just keep the Forest Seal for later. I can drop that. Yeah, I can just set up Raikou to knock something out. Do I even need to put down the beach court? Like how many paths? They play 4. They're gonna have another one. So let's hack. I believe Blaziken is in seniors, so yeah, you need 6-2-1 or just 19 match points or better to make day 2 in Masters, but Blaziken's in seniors, so yes, technically if that was in Masters, 4-2-1, you could have made day 2 if you would have won your last 2. I knew I had to play Mew EX today. This card's just too good. I played it in Lugia the other day. It's like, yeah, I have to keep playing Mew. This card is so fun. And we have game in hands, so my opponent has to go for a Roxanne. And we still have the Forest Seal Stone available. My opponent's best play is probably to counter catcher up like Flaaffy and try to like Lost Mine and knock out all my stuff while I'm stuck. But Forest does get me the switch to win the game. So I guess they can't like do that then, because then they just instantly lose. Go ahead, have Raikou, I guess. No. You can have a Zapdos. Actually, like, it doesn't really matter. Seniors is tough. I don't think this was a throw. Hopefully it wasn't a throw. Hopefully not. This is actually really bad. This is actually kind of bad. Hold up. Yeah, I should have given them the Zapdos. Because then I just win. I instantly win. Oh no. Okay, I promote the Raichu. We play Forest for research. Dang. What a good deck. Beach Core up the top is clutch. Okay, I'm gonna do this. And we can restart for 2. I can throw in 1 energy. I do kind of want to draw one of those. So we'll put in 2 even. Never punished. Never punished. I don't even need the Forest Seal Stone. I 1000% should have given them Zapdos. At least made them counter catcher up like Raikou. What a good deck. Busted a Flaaffy MUEX deck. Okay. So far, so good, I guess. And that was table 1 also? Busted. We're popping off today. I mean, I think if you're not playing MUEX and Miraidon, you're kind of trolling. That card's just so broken. Yeah, I had 1 stadium bump the entire game. Oh, Cash ditched the Tina today. Arctina, bro's on the Rapid Strike train. Okay. And then Cloth also lost. That's so tragic. I didn't sign up for these long, intricate games with Miraidon. I was supposed to just turn my brain off and be able to go room, and I've not been hitting my generators early and often. Life's tough. Is that Arctina for assist? Oh, what a classic matchup. What is this? This is like Scarlet and Violet format. Should you expect Zard to play Minior and Guardy to play Turo Pad? I don't think you should expect Guardy to play, or Zard to play Minior. Guardy playing Turo Pad is probably more realistic. I think Portland is like the 2nd weekend of January. Oh, actually the 1st weekend of January. I was wrong. Yeah, I wouldn't be worried about Zard playing Minior, but probably like what percentage of Guardies are like playing Turo Pal? Like Guardy will be like probably continues to go down percentage wise. I know Azul said Palpad sucks in Guardy. Yo, Deoxys, let's go. Turo's in about half, and Palpad's in about a third. That's probably trending. Well, I don't know if it's trending in any direction, because Blocklex did have a good weekend. But to seniors, I don't know, like, how much like seniors is like net deck, like top of list, or I don't know. I'm sure seniors has changed a lot since I was there. Like, I'm sure there's just probably a lot more good players. Champions Fest will make an appearance. Even one person playing Escape Rope and Guardy. Insane. I think it's funny how like Memory Skip was a staple like for months, and now like it's not even a thing anymore. Because you can get trapped by lax and like Memory Skip was like kind of good against like Arcdura or Goodra, like decks that had one big tanky Pokemon that was sometimes hard to one hit. Those decks don't really exist anymore. But I think initially people were like cutting Ralts because they were like afraid of the Iron Valiant matchup and it could get donked a lot easier. Yeah, Palpat's just difficult to like. There'd be a lot when I was playing Guardian. I just like draw my pad early and just be like, well, I gotta get like. Do I refinement this? Like I don't have anything else that's like good to discard or Ultra Ball away this card. I know Azul in his tier list video was like saying about how Palpad's bad and don't play Palpad. And like one Turo is pretty manageable. Like it's, you definitely can still beat Guardy with just a Turo. Team Evolution Guardy. I gotta see one of these lists. Wait, Team Evolution Urshifu? That's some heat. I've not seen that. Only one Arven, but we got 2 TM Evos. Wow, what are we doing here? This is an interesting. Oh, so few ball search. I thought about like this kind of idea after Paradox Rift, like playing Drifloon Screentail, like Talon Store or Guardy, but you have to cut so much. %15 bad matchups. That's not too bad. And like also some of those, a certain percentage of those Tinas will not know how to play the matchup and will not be auto losses or bad matchups. I guess it's probably still bad, but it's just like not like probably like 30-70 or 20-80 like a normally good Tina player is. Like I know Cal Connor like beat a couple Tinas day one. I'm kind of assuming that probably neither one of these people made day two, so I don't know for sure if they were just not amazing players, but like he lost to the 2 that he faced in day 2. So I would probably guess that these people are just not, didn't quite know how to play the matchup. But if Rapid Strike keeps trending up, that'd be good for you. Like it's hard, and yeah, you can really just aside from Tina, that's like the only deck you see your opponent flip over and it's like, well, this feels awful. Got 2 matches left. I have Roaring Moon versus Tina, taking a long time, dang. And Charizard. Charizard lost to Miraidon. Or beat Miraidon. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. I'm cringe. Yeah, you just want to take it slow, but if you don't know the matchup and you're just like benching all the Comfies and switching between them, like jetting between them, you're helping the lax player out. Or evolving your Tinas, like you don't want to do that until like the end when you have enough energies left that you can just start one-shotting the Charmed Laxes. I saw, like, I was at a League Cup probably like a month back, and one of my friends was at a Winterdain against Tina as Block Lax. I'm pretty sure he like 2-0'd him. Like it was, they did not know how to play the matchup, and it was like, it was pretty funny. Oh, that's crazy. Maybe then, I know like in the games that we played yesterday, you were like really aggressive with your PAL pads. So like in those matchups where you don't like, you're kind of in cruise control against Urshi, like you trap their Alakazam, the game's over. So like maybe you don't need like be as aggressive like padding back in like Arven, Iono, like anything other than really Silene and Yaocheer. If you can afford to, I guess. I try to save your pads for those. Because you also kind of got into like some interesting positions against me because you were like, well, I guess that match was different. Like you do kind of want sisters thrown back in, like you do kind of want pennies. I guess it is a little different. Include one egg incubator? Nah. Let's just play third pal pad instead. Got the one match left. Okay. Yeah, because like sometimes you do have to go aggressive and chuck back in the sisters, the Ericas, to try to get there, but like Urshifu, you really like as soon as Alakazam hits the board, like they probably have one Turo, so just as long as you have your Erica in hand to just grab it right back, it's really quite quite fine matchup. Like you don't even have to like pick up your bench dudes with Penny because they don't usually play boss. Zard having kind of a subpar win rate is awesome for us today. Zarina's popping up. There was this arena that top beat of the tournament yesterday. And not okay, it beat C-PAL, but lost to Entei Valiant. Even though you're a water deck, you lost Entei Valiant. Well, you have Tomb, right? So, and like honestly, what decks play Pidgeot right now? Like maybe some LZB. You can just hit him with like the Tomb at the very end, and then they deck out. Almost missed the stream. Yeah, I know. Early morning Blitzel, EU friendly stream. Yeah, I don't think I have seen the lure module. I was listening to Jared Grimes' blog yesterday from San Antonio, and it was hilarious because he was so tilted after a block lax. Hit him with the Indeedee. Oh, I gotta find that list because it was pretty spicy. I think it was, yeah. Bro had like 30 cards in hand and one shot the only backs. It's an interesting way to get rid of Minior if you're afraid of it but still want to play classic block clocks. Check in Vince Valiant Entei. That should be fine for us. I have to actually turn on my brain for this matchup though, so is what worth playing? Is Spirit Team worth playing, or it'd be cool, like not that C-PAL is all that amazing anymore, but it'd just be cool because like one of my like favorite videos recently that I've watched, like I would 10 out of 10 recommend, was like Jared Grimes' video on like prize mapping. Like that video is really cool, but just like sit down and just like kind of like, because like if you can sequence well with Shin Pao, you can sequence well with anything. Like it's pretty like it's probably one of it on the toughest decks to sequence well. I don't know if he's gonna stay on Pao. I know he's like saying in his video that he's like might try something else. Honestly, from my my noob opinion, I don't think Pao is all that great anymore. Like even your Zard matchup like feels pretty like it still feels favored, but like not by much anymore. Is Spirit Team worth playing? I think it's a fine card to play. It doesn't really like, it's not amazing against Fusion Mew, but it also is good against Block Lax, against Zard, so I don't think it's an awful tech to play. Okay, I'm gonna go second in this matchup, I think. Just like try to, because like Valiant Entei is a pile. Okay. So the important thing in this matchup is to be very, like have a very controlled bench and not let them like just have probably like Miraidon and like probably 2 Miraidons, a Zapdos, and that's it. Just so they can't one-shot me and I'm still one-shotting them. They are, there is the Lost Vacuum, there's one Iono, one boss. So At least from like I would like from my own testing playing Zard yesterday, like it didn't really like Zard's like probably like 55-45, and before it felt like significantly more favored than that. Okay. Okay. We could just donk here. Miraidon, Zapdos. I don't want to like fully commit to the bench though, but like winning the game is kind of good. Is Billy in there? Oh, Billy, come on, bro. um, dang, I don't like want to be too greedy here, but their setup sucks, and then they like don't have pass. So like, what do I have to fear at this point? I'm gonna get a Raikou. That's it. I'm not going anymore. I will play it safe. Okay, let's just grab a like let's just grab Koko just so that's one less card to find. No, what a horrible card! Dang it. Okay. don't fail me now, generators. Okay, please. This is so rude. What? One energy on 3 generators. That's such like a middle finger, bro. Dang it! If you don't just win, this deck sucks. What the heck, bro? I tried so hard. It's not fair. If I still had 3 generators turn 1, I deserve to attack. It wrecked, absolutely bodied. There's someone who plays Pidgeot V. You could definitely like if you have them locked. That's like definitely not a bad idea, Blaziken. Okay, luckily their hand is still garbage. But that's a kind of Entei Valiant though. Like if you don't get your dude stacked up. I'm attacking next to him. Let's go. Yeah, like without pass, without Billy, it's just so hard to build your board. Watch, I'm gonna draw another energy off of this. Oh, I'm still favored, absolutely. It's just frustrating. Boom. Yeah, that's awful feeling. Alright, there we go. An Iono and Nest Ball. Yeah. Yeah, that's someone who goes to my locals. I was happy to see him get the dub. Shout out to Greg, absolute legend. One of the few people that has been playing longer than I have. I'm an old head. This is a winning matchup, yes. But also Entei Valiant's borderline fraudulent deck. They just it goes first and it's absolutely a fraudulent deck. They got the capsule. They're cooking. Oh, they got rid of my beach court. Yeah, that is true. Don't have a lot of. It's difficult to bench Mareep though in this match. I guess their bench is so is so underdeveloped that it's like probably okay. Okay, they just want to Entei and see an extra card. I could go for a Flaaffy. Like I don't really feel threatened that they're gonna loop it. And they only play the one Iono, so I can kind of just chill with his hands. If they... Do they just not have... another energy? If they don't have another energy, this game's over. Yeah, Spirit Team does block your own Pidgeot, but if you just go throw your own Pidgeot in there, They do have it. And then Tomb them. They're gonna deck out first. No, it wouldn't be slow play. It's I guess like probably kind of like borderline gray area area like toward. Yeah, I don't. It's not like an amazing look, I guess, but I don't know if it's probably not technically. It's weird. I don't. Ooh, I don't have any energies to throw back in. Okay, card doesn't totally suck, just mostly. 2 energy on 4 generators. I love my life. Boom. Living this Miraidon life. How do people go through 9 rounds of this? I guess you win games or lose games so fast that it's just like, well, if I had 2 energies on 4 generators, let's go next. I didn't promote the Entei to get the Fleetfoot. Do they just not have any switches in hands? How is their hand that bad? What's a Komodo? Okay, they do have it. What do I think I'm right on post rotation without Flaaffy? I haven't thought about it much, but it's probably not quite as good. Yeah, just difficult. Oh, they're one of Iono. That's a great pull. I'm 2 artists on 1. Ooh, that's a decent question actually. It goes on another Valiant. Well, I guess generally you don't get Rotom down. It feels pretty bad. Oh, it should still be viable, but I don't. It's probably not in the conversation for best deck in format like it is now. All right, let's Fleetfoot. Let's go find a Mew-EX. I'd like to evolve, but I think that just feels kind of greedy. Two Mountain, 1 Artisan. That sounds fine. Dang, that's unfortunate. Didn't find any of our supporters. I don't think there's anything I want to grab. If they have boss like Radzar, like all that in hands, that's gonna be pretty bad for us. But I have game in hands. Is LTB gonna keep dominating? Man, I really thought much about rotation at all, to be honest. Like, I know that's like something that that is coming up, like it's like on the horizon, I guess, but it's like not something I personally put too much thought into. At least when like I didn't make content, I just didn't really care much about the rotation. It's like something that like inevitably like I know would happen. But I guess since I feel like I can play just about any deck and format, like I am fortunate enough to have the resources to like get whatever cards I need. It's not something I'm like super concerned about. I do understand like the concern though, like if your favorite deck is not going to be as good, like, or you think about you have a limited budget and you like want to buy a deck, but it's not going to be good here in a couple months. But I kind of have to think that way now because of the whole content game. But it's like not something. It's weird because I kind of have to adapt like my thinking now. Seems good, Blaze. You're in 5 stadiums. You're keeping the temples in there. I guess like with the 2 temples, you're probably like still chilling into like a bad Tina player. I just win the game if they don't do anything here. They have to use Radzard this turn. That's interesting. Oh, okay, yeah, I see that now. Okay, I just win. Okay, that was a gross game. Yeah, path leaving is kind of a big deal. That's true, and it's like against a good Tina player, it's absolutely cope. I know, like, yeah, Calcano is playing the HQs, which could be solid option into those like lost box matchups. 3-0 somehow. None of these games really felt all that great. Probably skill issue, but also awkward draws. Bro's worried that it's too early in the US. No, bro. It's never too early. The grind never stops. Well, we have Raichu that could probably one-shot one. And then we have the magical power of Tapu Koko EX to paralyze them, since a lot of lists right now are not playing any sort of switch outs. I think if you're playing hammers, HQ is like pretty cool, because you can go like hit a couple hammers, HQ, Iono, and like try to grind your way back into the game. But yeah, overall doesn't see like, I don't think it makes Miraidon have to have more energies, I guess. Yeah, but overall seems kind of mid. I guess by playing Mountain, you are helping out like a Miraidon player. Early morning tourney. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know, right? I should. If this were on Twitch, I'd just change the topic to just chatting instead of Pokemon Live. That's an awesome starting hands, bro. The game tried to help you there, but live wasn't about to give me the win. 3 generators, but that was certainly a game of all time. Yeah, West Coast, it's like 9 for you. It's like 11 for me over here. We're chilling. Yeah, but that was certainly a game. That's why I really liked the idea of Entei Valiant when I first like saw the Japanese lists. But like, it feels like if you're whipping past, the deck is just so bad. I guess you could say that for most Battle VIP pass decks. What style of play is Lugia? Um, I guess there like really isn't like a like a word or term for it. It's just kind of like, it's not. I guess it's probably lower on the skill spectrum. It's just, I guess, like low maintenance. Like I said, initially it's high maintenance, but like the rest of the game you're playing off the board, like and then you're like after turn 2 you're like a low maintenance beat stick, I guess. Dawn better than PAL? Absolutely. Right. Yeah, bricking sucks. Like even in a favorable matchup, if you brick, then yeah, playing for the tie. You can't do you can do that twice, but yeah. Is Chin Pao dead? I don't think so. Let's just look. I think it doesn't lose too much. I mean, it loses pass, but so does everybody else. It should be fine. Like you lose Battle VIP pass, but that's literally it. It's hope and pray. Yeah, it is definitely a high roll deck. I guess Seed Power is pretty similar, but it's a lot harder to play. But it's definitely a high roll deck though. Is the top prize 100 codes? I don't think so. That's just the total price pool. It's probably like, yeah, 30 for first place. No, those are an Astral Radiance, so those should be F block. Yeah, that's F. And Student Heavy should also be. Yeah. The only cards that this deck list lose is Battle VIP, but so did everybody else. And then I think that's everything else stays. Like Manaphy's F block, right? Yeah. Pokestop is. Yeah, you keep pretty much everything. Oh, you're not an idiot. The rotation's kind of. It's kind of weird because like back in my day, they just rotated sets. So like if they like reprinted a certain card like in a later set, it was always good. Like you know how like Quick Ball was reprinted in Fusion Strike. Like back in my day, we'd still have Quick Ball in format, but now it's like the whole regulation mark. I'm sure it's like simpler for like newer players, but like if you've been around for a while, it's like kind of weird because it's like cards and sets that are still standard, but they aren't standard legal anymore. I don't know, it's like actually not, it's like actually kind of confusing though. Like if you're a newer player and you like have your newer, like you have new cards that you like recently got that you can't play. Arceus Vulpix come back? That'd be interesting. Countercatcher being printed makes that whole archetype so much worse. Like I don't I don't think you can beat Zard anymore. That's so sad. Or with Screamtail, you don't even beat Guardy anymore. Yeah. I guess that's true. It's just like sets, like you just but then you have to know what every set symbol means, which I guess isn't, which is daunting in its own different way. That that's certainly fair. Like Arceus decks, Arceus decks don't take. Yeah, I like Arceus. I used to. How do you play Arc right now though? Like I know there was the Arc Gigas that made day 2 in um San Antonio, top 64 even. Arc just feels kind of mid, like losing to T. At least I think Gigas probably gives you a chance in some Miraidon. But Guardy and Mew both seem like they'd be pretty, or Guardy and Tina both seem like they'd be pretty bad matchups. One prize it because it's so slow. So you just like decks that can just pop off and just win super fast. But Colorless Legion lost to Arctura. Yeah, that was always a bad feeling. Lost Zone with Sableye, absolutely goated. That deck is really cool. I always just like really enjoyed like the Sableye plays with LZB, so it's like kind of a weird like learning curve, I guess. So, like something new to get used to, but this is a very cool deck. Choose Lugia V. Oof. Oh, you hate facing single prize decks. you just want to get it and get out. You don't want to have to sit there for a while. I was confused. Right. Yeah, you're not like you're not beating around the bush at all. You're not just like setting up a big 4-price turn. You're just booming with something. You're taking 2 with hands or hitting for weakness. Yeah, this deck's pretty cool. I'll have to. We'll get to it eventually on the channel, but like with one stream a day, it's hard to play everything. It's alright. We'll have another tournament tomorrow. Hopefully we can get Miraidon knocked out in one stream here. 7 players or 7 rounds. So awesome. Yeah, bro would have enjoyed the ADP Z days then. So we'll probably need to go 5-1-1. It's off to a pretty good start. What else do we have at 3-0? I know Cash is playing Urshi. I see Sablezard. Yo, this is some spicy Sablezard. There's a Flamigo in here. Flamigo's so... I think it's... Yeah, it's so much worse in open list when like I just don't bench 6... Or I don't bench 5 guys against you. And you can't one-shot my hands. This is interesting. Got a few extra cards in here though. I don't know how Flamigo and Fighting Energy can a third gate is the play and Sables are, but okay. ADVZ to be back. Gross. You can keep ADPZ. You know? Up here also. And the Ditto. Bruh. I don't get this. You cannot convince me that playing Ditto is better than 4th Battle VIP Pass. Like, what are we doing here? What the heck? Or 4th Jet Energy. Or, yeah. Dang. It's not consistency, though. I mean, it's another Comfy, but it's like not... Like, Ditto's, like, kind of only good turn 1. Or the goal is to use it turn 1. So I think I, like, kind of just rather play Battle VIP Pass and get all the guys instead of just Comfy. Any good meta decks with only Scarlet and Violet cards? Well... Like, Chin Pao has a lot. But I guess, like, we have, like, four Scarlet and Violet sets versus, like, whatever, like, 6, 7, 8, Sword and Shield sets. So, yeah. Like, something like Miraidon or Gardevoir that, like, its main engine is Scarlet and Violet. Like, that's, like, some of the cards might change here and there. But, like, I'd say by and large, they're probably going to stay pretty much the same. Like, Miraidon's kind of weird, though, right now, because, like, Raikou's, like, $10. So that, like, those prices might come down if the deck, like, becomes, like, lower tier-wise. Like, it's not as good. Yeah, Gardevoir will certainly have to adapt. I don't know if that's like if it is still good because it loses quite a bit, but like your core of Gardevoir, Kirlia. I guess Kirlia's not technically Scarlet and Violet, but you still have one of the most broken energy acceleration abilities in the game. Guardian Moon? Nah, you can't accelerate to the moon. Bro, with 3-0 drop? Bro's like, nah, I'm out of here. I guess like yeah, if you like want a deck that's like probably like because like nothing here really meaningful rotates. I mean, yes, there's meaningful cards, but like the core here is all post Scarlet Violet. You lose Battle VP Pass, welcome to the club. Everyone else does, but you keep Arven, keep Iono. Yeah, I guess like Zard is like probably the most obvious answer to that question. Missed the Chin Pao one. It's fine, you just missed me headaching over scuff sequencing and then getting bodied by block lags in top 8. What did you miss? Mew EX carrying versus Tina, and then my opponent basically letting draw pass with Entei Valiance so I could donk, but I hit 1 energy on 3 generators. Moon's really not that difficult. You just go second and you try to use Frenzy Gouging or Calamity Storm to this build's kind of crazy. This is like not a typical Moon build, but I do kind of it's an interesting vibe. I mean, usually using Pressure Solid to accelerate to it, just try to have the turn 1 like big hits, and then oftentimes you'll see it also combined with some water energies, because then you could like Sada the waters onto the Roaring Moon, then water or energy switch the waters over to the Greninja, so you could have like multi-prize potential on a single prizer. 25 days of Blitzmas. Playing Zard feels wrong. I don't know about that. If I go 25 for 25 in 25 days, that'd be insane. Best non-battle VIP pass deck right now? Miraidon. Well, I guess Turbo Miraidon plays VIP. Yeah, probably classic Miraidon then. It's like everything else plays pass. So it's probably classic Miraidon. Like other decks would be Guardy without VIP pass, Arceus stuff. Yeah, that's about it. I guess Snow Snorlax plays it. Flaaffy doesn't rotate. I think it should. It's an Evolving Sky, so that should be an E-Block card. Yeah, Flaaffy's gone. PTCGO version. Insanity Blitz, Sanity Level. Let's go. We're against Palkia Ice. Oh, it's the ticket. No, they're not playing like a Luminous Energy Melanie box. They're playing a Shaman V. An Ice Rider. Yo, Ice Rider sounds pretty scary. Let's just go first and gust their Ice Rider before they can do anything with it. So I'm playing the 1/1 line. Ooh, this is kind of scary. How to accelerate without Flaaffy? Electric Generator. And I like I guess Peony rotates though, so probably have to. I don't know that if it like becomes like Arven like Turbo Hands basically. It's like just so hard to predict because like who knows what's gonna come out in like the next Scarlet and Violet set. Like it could be like a lot of game altering like staple trainer cards. Like isn't the next Scarlet and Violet set gonna have like A-Specs? So but no network connection could be found. So that they probably come on and introduce a lot of staples in the next set. So that's why I try not to like stress out or think too much about it, because it's like not super easy to like you can predict somewhat. Like some cards that get totally crippled by rotation, but like yeah, could just be some like totally broken trainer cards that come out that make some deck that don't lose a lot. Fine, like maybe Gardevoir picks up some pretty good psychic attacker. Like who really knows? So wait, is this the person I'm up against? Okay, good. I was like, hold up, I sent it to the wrong person. They immediately accepted. So Shaymaniacs. Oh no, Reggie's come back. I think it's pretty. I guess if Gardevoir gets to the point where it's not very good, like it's because like normally like Gardevoir is like one of your toughest matches in format, and like people are playing like Miraidon and C-PAL. Oof, this hand is not great. I think I opened the Raikou actually, so I can Fleetfoot. Would pay for Reggie's. Do I even splash? Occasionally. Wait, they made me go first? Oh. Well, that's cool. Terra Reggie Dark. Yeah, that'd be spicy. Okay, let's go get ourselves a Miraidon. Why'd they make me go first? I'm so confused. I kind of want a Billy, but I feel like that's very irresponsible. I can't go double Flaaffy either. Guess I'll just get one. Sure, we'll do this for now. I don't want to play into Suicune though, so I think probably just a 1. I'm not about to get knocked out by this Suicune. What deck is guaranteed to be relevant? I would just say there's like Gardevoir is just so absurdly powerful of an engine. You have like Lost Box, Miraidon, like those decks probably still exist. Just because like they're inherently like so strong, like they'll find some way to be good. Other than like Chin Pao is probably still fine. Lugia is probably like colorless Lugia. like Iron Hand stuff, like that doesn't lose a whole lot. Like it pretty much only loses Burnett. And maybe like Miraidon's weaker, it finds a path to be successful. Why do you ask me to give yourself the answer? Hey, let's be nice. Let's be nice to one another. Yeah, he's just asking for my opinion. That's why we had the chat here, right? Yeah, like Miraidon loses Flaaffy, but it's like still gonna be a consistent and an aggressive deck. They actually entirely filled up their bench. Yo, can I like top decking a lightning energy so I could like boss Calyrex would go so crazy right now. You're nice. I know. Okay. Let's just go for this. Let's get down another Raikou, another Miraidon. We're going for it. Let's fleet-footed. Then I can... Let's go! We can knock out that Calyrex. Our opponent definitely overbenched. But we'll take it. I can restart for one. Does Manaphy and Kyogre... Kyogre will rotate, but Manaphy will not. You wish Manaphy did. Yeah. I guess even if my opponent doesn't bench that C-PAL, I still could tandem unit down the Zapdos. Let everyone hit. Back in my day, Jolteon VMAX could, yeah, Jolteon or Urshifu were so legendary without bench barrier in format. Yeah, let's just totally kill every single evolving deck. Like, it's like Urshifu and Jolteon leave, but Radiant Greninja is still a thing. Like, Palkia just being able to snipe for Ninja turn 2. It probably is pretty good. And my opponent's gonna go for the Radiant Greninja. What is even going on? Okay. Wow. I mean, as boss the Palk. Don't really need Iono. I can Forest Sealstone for something if I absolutely have to, but I'm hoping Restart gets me like an energy or something. Oh my goodness, this deck is so goofy. And then I can Dynamo and have pretty much checkmate. And I have Forest. And another energy. This is what a privilege looks like. I already no, okay. I already used Restart, but I have Fleetfoot. Another generator. This deck is awesome. It's conceded. Let's go. I hope 3 prizes never come back. Because VMAXs and tag teams or something like that. Well, I think that the tag team stuff gets blown way out of proportion. Like, really, aside from ADP, it wasn't that bad. But VMAXs sucked. VMAXs were not very fun. What a good deck. Yeah, tag team supporters were fine. And most of the tag teams, like, aside from... that's Miraidon. I received 4 prizes. With how the game's been power crept the last forever many years, would not surprise me if we eventually get to 4 prizes. I feel like the community probably would get pretty upset. Oh, tag, like, yeah, Malolana, Guzmahala, like, those cards were awesome. But yeah, I think like I didn't really have a problem with like if we go go into our time capsule here, and let's see. I mean, I was a scrub back then. Dang, there's just so many tournaments now versus like I don't know. I have to go back even farther. Like what am I doing? Yeah, like this era. I think this era is fine. Like none of the tag teams are despicably broken. Like we have a variance in skill of decks. We have a viable control deck. But then and ADP was okay until Zacian came. 6 prizers, yeah. This deck was awesome. I played so much of this on ladder. I don't remember like who. I remember someone interviewed like Grant for like a video. It might have been like Seagrove or someone back in the day. Like interviewed Grant. Like I tried my best to like play this deck like Grant did. Zard will still be good for sure. EX plus. Premium EX. Does 40,000 damage. A card like Guzma Mahal is always going to be good. I mean, it's Tool Special Energy Stadium, right? Resource Management. Oh, yeah, I love this deck. You gamers who don't like Snorlax would stand no chance this format. Oh yeah, there's nothing more fun than just like knocking all your opponent's energies off, then discarding their entire hand, then making so that they never top deck a good card. Like that is peak Pokemon. Gerard, yeah, that card is expensive. Like I'm sure it's not that much now. What? $2. I'm sure we but like so many decks played like Pikarom, Zapdos, Control, like Welder decks. Wasn't it like around $20 at one point? I feel like that sounds high, but it was double digits for a regular holo card. I can't remember how much it was, but I know it was pretty expensive. Bro just self-reported as a cheater. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, I remember that it was expensive and like yeah, you like buy like the team up build in battle kits to try to pull them, but yeah, when the Pikarom battle deck came out, the price definitely dropped. Are we ever gonna see the comeback of a Quadraneka XYZ now that we know that Lugia can win a tournament? Or is that just has it been retired? Why don't I stream on Twitch? Well, initially it was I only had the community here on YouTube, so I didn't like that was pre-multi streaming was allowed. I didn't want to like discovery on Twitch sucks. So like I would be basically like the work I'd put in would be more worth it here on YouTube. I'd rather have the community all in one place. And I just kind of kept it here. Like I don't need to like okay, I'd go over to Twitch. I've been asked like quite a bit since multi-streaming has been allowed. But I'm kind of fine just having everything all in one place here. Like when like people like know my live streams here on YouTube. There's never any ads. Oh wow, I could change that if you want. Yeah, I just like click the ad button right now. I'll just spam like 40 ads right here. It was just like I didn't want to have two communities. I just wanted to have one right here, and it really helped like explode the channel growth wise. Like I was at like 700 subs when I started streaming, and that was just like what, like 4 months ago. So like I don't need to like multi-streams. Like just like try to make a ton of money. Like I don't necessarily care about that. Like I just it's just at the end of the day, I'm just like trying to have fun, trying to hopefully provide content that is enjoyable, entertaining to watch, informative. So I feel like I can do that best on YouTube, and I don't necessarily have to like go over to Twitch just to like. Sure, I might get a wider audience, but like, it's fine. Maybe eventually we go to Twitch one day, but for now I'm fine on YouTube. How many packs of Pokemon can I get with YT ads on stream? Well, probably one pack. But that 2-3, okay, no, only 1-3 that dropped, but a 2-1 also dropped. Maybe if eventually like I try to make Pokemon my full-time thing, and I would need the little extra ad revenue or revenue to help that happen. Maybe that becomes a thing. But for now, I'm fine here. Back online? Oh yeah, the grind never stops. Oh, the slow playing Zard guy's back. Yeah, we could face each other today. You face Goldengos back-to-back rounds? What the heck? With Miraidon? Oh yeah, it's been quite a midday. What the heck? Well, yeah, Twitch is generally the more user-friendly interface. That is definitely true. Like it's an interesting conversation. Like I know Mahone was having it on his stream the other day when people are asking like, why don't you multi-stream? I guess I just kind of have a similar opinion to him. You can watch YouTube while doing something else on your phone. Like I'm pretty sure you can, right? Trying to not fall asleep. Yeah, it has to be late there in Singapore, right? Oh yeah, I'm doing fine. Like I just pressed like the circle like on the bottom to minimize the page, and I can do whatever else I want on my phone, and it's fine. And just the little page is small. That's what you mean. One a.m. bro. That's crazy. And you're only like halfway done. And top cut. Doesn't work on your phone? Oh dang. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't have high expectations. But hey, you faced two Goldengos, you're fine. You're gonna do great. Dang, Goldengo Gallade. Well, psychic energy. Maybe your phone's too old. I don't know. But yeah, for now I don't have any intention of moving over to Twitch. For like the time being, I'm pretty happy with where things are, the community that I have here. I don't feel like I have to. That's like, I don't know, just going over to Twitch like doesn't really like even like multi-streaming. Like I have a hard enough time managing one chat. Let's just this is fine. Yeah, absolutely abusing the gimme ghouls. We could face each other next round. That'd be an interesting matchup. I don't know if I like that, but it's winnable for me. Man, bro is knocking out all the Lexus with Tina. No. Okay. Luigi is 3-1 busted. Someone beat you to the 3-0 drop. Yeah. Like, I can go fast and knock out your stuff. Or I can amp your Inteleon for 3 prizes. But you probably don't bench Inteleons. Because there's like a couple Tinas up here, so Tina, Urshi, and the winner of Sablezard versus Miraidon. Bro's playing. Okay, this is. Oh, bro beat the system. Playing Turbo Miraidon, but still goes into the Miraidon Flaaffy bucket. Oh, that's next level. You're half asleep, you might do it. I've done that before. That's certainly a viable plan. I'm kind of like kicking myself too, because like it was for like a late night. I went like 9-2 drop when I would just need to win like one more round to make top 8. And like now I'm gonna like miss their like leaderboard like money or whatever because I'm only like 2 points off or something. And I wouldn't have dropped, I could have made top 8. And it was like peak Lugia days, so we would have done pretty well. But this one doesn't matter as much as a late night one, I guess. Like chat was telling me not to drop for the clout, and I was like, I don't care, but I wish I didn't now. Chat always knows best. I went. Okay, they're not playing vacuums. This would be a very interesting match. Yeah, it's very sad. Yeah, they're like having their like whatever future format thing, which I'm not interested in doing that. But in terms of like the regular late nights, I think those are gone for a while. It's gone like OCIC. It's just nope. Sorry, no late nights. Effing chat for a late night. And now we gotta do like these random ones that are like 80 people instead of 200 something people, which is kind of cringe for the leaderboard challenge. I'll just have to pick a lot of the smaller decks, I guess. Japanese players have always dominated worlds. I guess they have won it a few times. Yeah, VIP is a big one. I didn't do anything today. It's the exact same thing. I mean, I'm playing Miraidon. That's Miraidon instead of Chin-Pao, so I can see that quality getting boosted. What are your articles at, Cash? Oh, you're on computer. Okay. Yeah, okay. That could be. I didn't do anything on your own site. I'll have to check that out. Wasn't sure if because I was sure it was on like PokeStats because like there used to be like, articles on like PokeStats like way back in the day, but not so much anymore. I don't know because like just the way decks are built right now to like play Battle VIP Pass, you're trying to like front load a lot of your draw to the early game to get those Battle VIP passes so you get set up. So slower probably because you can't just get, it's not as easy to get 5 Pokemon down to turn 1. But I guess like consistently wise, like I mean there's other alternatives, like there's Artisan. I mean Great Ball and Aroma, I guess, are RNG in a different way. Ran Lugia with 2 hands and 2 cloth. What are you using the cloth for? An NBA player? Oh no. What would you be doing with cloth? Like you are we playing capsule to? But like we have to status ourselves. So how are we doing that? Or we're playing curries now too? I don't want to make Lugia even clunkier. I mean, sounds like a mess. But hey, it's Lugia. I guess I mean you got the double turbos already. You just can't find the capsule. And you kind of have to play like two bonnet splits. And because like if you're just playing 1-1, they just boss the bonnet one time and then you can't attack with your cloth ever again. Oh, yeah, it's spelled the wrong way though. And it's from Canada. Oh man, I feel like Dylan Brooks would be more of a Giratina, or would be more of a Snorlax player than Giratina, but I suppose it like It's annoying, I guess. That with the least rotated cards. I'll say Chin Pao. Or I should probably like Lugia. It just loses Burnett, but do you count Lugia as a real deck? Skeletor GX. Yeah, it's literally his. It's Lugia. There you go. It's just Burnett. Skeletor, calm down, bro. Skeletor is a fake deck. Yeah, and Dunsparce isn't even like a staple in the deck. Burnetta's kind of big though. Sui and Zoroark. I thought we were talking real decks, Cash. What the heck? Lugia Urshifu and it crushes. Rapid Strike or Single Strike Urshifu? Lugia is an interesting vibe. It's not. I don't like playing it very much, but it always seems to treat me well. The Lugia arrow is something to behold. Times were never that good. Certainly an era of all time. Let me see real text art. But maybe Zoroark's more viable though. Yeah, Lugia in Obsidian Flamestorm was cracked. Yeah, C-Pal can be. C-Pal's a very fringe deck, but we can count it as a real deck. I'm just trolling anyway. Like maybe Zoroark, if it's fast and consists enough, and it doesn't lose a lot, maybe it could be good again. Like before, it's always kind of had to compete with Mew as like a stage 1 beat stick that draws a lot of cards, but it's just so much more high maintenance. But like now Mew's not there. Amazing rares? Oh, gross. Peak Lugia. Okay, Silver Tempest for Lugia was. Sorry, but Barrel. That's yeah. What up, Pidgeot Zard? Cause it loses VIP and I guess Mew. And yeah, Mew's a pretty big one, but I guess no wait, Mew's not as big because VIP goes with it. So I don't know if you'd play Mew anymore anyway. Level Ball, that's true. So far, so good. Oh. So we're either facing a Tina, a Miraidon, or a Rapid Striker. I guess I could get down paired to the 301 Charizard. Oh, bro, I had to fight all the mirrors today. Justified gloves. Spicy Season Curry? Yeah, I'm so upset as a cloth player. That has to be the weirdest rotating card. Telescopic Sights? Oh man. That's a throwback. I think because it was a gym promo in Japanese and like supposed to be in our Fusion Strike set, it just got delayed way back to Astral. Yeah, tragic. Cloth is cooked post rotation. Yeah, Urshifu and Inteleon though, that was a really fun deck. It was pretty challenging to play, but it was a lot of fun. It's a Rita Quick Ball. It came in the poster collection. It's like a $30 it's a $30 box, so you're just better off buying like the $2 single off of TCG Player. Or try to trade for one. You're a straight noob. I can't believe people like hated on Inteleon so bad back then, like saying that like shady dealings was like no fun. Like I guess those same people are like hating on Lost Box today, but like it was such a fun engine, like you could play like whatever one of trainers you wanted. And also I could farm it with our Gyarados, so like it was awesome 2 different ways. No, it's like yeah. It's kind of an annoying card to get. Yeah, Urshi Intel. Like the Moltres and stuff, like back when like Mew was public enemy number one. You hated the Shady Dealings engine. Hitting the Miraidon mirror, but they're playing the turbo builds. No pass on either side. Only one Bravery Charm in their list. I think I'm gonna opt to go second here. And just try to break them out because like they play no real supporters. Yeah, Puny's a fake supporter. And we're gonna try to get there. Shady Dealings was so cool. Got by Zard for Portland. I would think it'd be able, because like it's in 2 weeks. I would hope it could get there in time. Oh yeah, Zard is fine without the promo. You could just play like, it's not something that comes up that often. You could play 2 70 HP ones, a 370 HP and a 60 HP one. I'm not in Myrtle Beach. I am not. I am not even close to Myrtle Beach. No, I'm not even close. No, I am in the Midwestern United States. I am nowhere near. Yeah, that's probably fine, Blaziken. I've never even been there. I haven't been to the East Coast all that much. Who am I up against this round? Oh yeah. We're being smart. Yeah, I don't think like it's like a make or break thing if you have the, like, it comes up occasionally. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Grant's from, yeah, Grant's around there. One country regional. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Eric Smith, isn't that Rare Candy? Only been to the West Coast. Well, being here right in the middle, I've been to the West Coast, been to the East Coast a little bit, but not a ton either place. Oh, you play? Yeah, that's pretty cool. There we go. Imagine reels have cash payouts. Yeah, that I feel for you guys. That sucks. Yeah, I'd use bad Pidgey. 160 HP one's fine. Defiance bans on Pidgey 1 energy knockout a Guardy. The most like famous quote unquote people in my area would be Ross Coffin or Vance Kelly. But Vance doesn't come out to locals all that much. Okay. Come on. I know who that is, but I don't personally know him. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm going first. Tragic. So surprised internet out here. Dang, I'm not that middle of nowhere. I live in the city and everything. It's not like I'm not country. I'm not just out here living on my farm or whatever. No. Yeah, they made me go first. No surprise there. Maybe I unfavored into Guardy. I'd say DTE is definitely unfavored, but Fusion at least has a chance. It's like probably not that great for Fusion either. But I'd say it's closer. You're gonna hamster me that powers my internet. How'd you know? Dang it! We were supposed to not talk about that. So I'm gonna try to get down double Flaaffy this turn, or double Mareep, and like push one to the active spot, like force him to have to Iron Hands to take 2 prizes. They open a Mareep themselves. I don't really want an Iron Hands. I think I kind of have to Squawk. And squawking out the collapsed feels so. And I price the Mareep. Dang it, man. Is Billy in there? Okay, Billy is. High tech. Yeah, no joke. So then, well, I can just treat Ultra for Billy. I guess I'm gonna have to sack the. I hate giving them Beach Court, but I feel like I kind of have to. To go get Squawkabilly so I can get a new hands. I'll get down to Raikou. I still kind of want to give them Flaaffy though, or the Mareep, because like Zapdos is good at knocking out an Iron Hand. Not great. I had a switch though. Dang. I'll give him the Zapdos, I guess. Sure. Zero played 2 Charmanders. No, he just played 1, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he played 270, 160, and then 1 promo. Wait, oh, that was in Sacramento. I don't remember actually in San Antonio. I don't think he played 2. He might have though. Let's see. No, he played 370 and then 1 promo. I hit the Battle VIP pass. They're cooking here. Having the Squawkabilly on the bench is really not good. I would actually, if I could have like pushed Bravery Charm Zapdos, that'd been insanely good. Actually, going for me, they must have a peony in hands. It's just that good. Yeah, there's the Iron Hands. The issue about like pushing Zapdos is like now I have to like Raichu to knock out the hands. Only okay. Alright. Yeah, no problem, Komodo. Have a good one. I think you just need 1. Okay, I didn't attach DTE actually. So we're gonna have to hit 2 generators. Here we go. They play 16 energies. It's bound to happen, right? Okay, we're getting amped. Probably should have given him the Mareep. Pretty good deck. So I want to hit them with Bravery Charmed Raichu next turn. I'm not down any energies either. Tragic. Thank you very much. I guess they didn't charm their guy, so I only need 4. I haven't seen any generators yet. Well, they're playing a lot more energies than I am, so it's gonna be easier for them. Alright, Flaaffy. Let's go ahead and get down to Raichu. And Miraidon's probably okay. Just a thin. Maybe you could have saved that last bench spot for a Mew. Okay. Let's do this. 1. Well, I have knockout at the very least. I think is what I'm gonna go for here. I'm gonna go Bravery Charmed Raichu knockout, and hopefully that can buy us a turn. Going second is pretty good as a Turbo Iron Hands. Iron Hands dot deck. Alright. But they did find their Mareep early. So they might be able to recover from this, but they would need like a 5 energy Raichu to respond back into me. Then at that point, they would have spent most of their generators. So maybe like an Iono plus knockout could get me back into the game. Maybe could have saved the bench spot, honestly. And sucks I had to use the forests, but I don't think I really had a choice. It's too easy for them to knock me out with such little effort if I don't go for the Bravery Charm there. And they don't play vacuum, so like if they punch this Raichu, it's just kind of a wasted turn. They're probably gonna go for their own Raikou. Having the Flaaffy raw like that. That's when I played the Peony Miraidon deck. I've always had big issues getting down my 1-1 line. I guess this person's playing a 2-2 line, so I guess it's a little different. Not quite the same. Just going for the second Mareep. That actually makes sense. Energy to the Miraidon. If they like escape rope though, that's really annoying. I don't want to give them Flaaffy. That actually might be the play. Just so they go back on odd prizes and I could like Rondo knockout maybe. That'd be really, really weird. But maybe they just push Mareep into the active spot and pass if they're not taking 2 prizes here. I feel like they don't have boss or a rope or anything. Even if you do have a rope like that, things get interesting here. They grab another Flaaffy. They have the boss. That's probably Raikou that's getting knocked out. Actually, one of my 2 Miraidons. Dang, this is really, really tough. I'd like to like Iono to 2 plus take this knockout with like a charmed guy. Energy's a great find. I could charmed Raikou knockout. I haven't seen an Iono yet either. Generator. I'm not down too many energies. I don't really want to play raw because I don't want to draw more of them, but also hitting this is pretty good. Well, then let's retreat fleet-footed one more time, and then we can chuck back in the energies. Hopefully find an Iono here. Another generator. Well, down paired and lost to dead draws. Dang, that's tough. Guess I'm going Raichu knockout again. I hate this card. No, I can't even Raichu knockout. Bro, I kind of scuffed this because now I can't. I have to like double switch to. Bro, I should have attached to the Miraidon, I guess. Ugh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. Already down. I don't have a switch left after this. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I played this right. Probably should put the, yeah, definitely should put the energy on the Miraidon. Yeah, we hit the Bravery Charm. Yeah, I wouldn't be in all that horrible of a spot. But now I lose to a generator, basically. Without any sort of hand disruption, like they're able to do whatever they want. Alright, we got all 3 of the Ionos in the hand. You know they have the other Flaaffy in their hand also. So yeah, it's pretty much as long as they can find a generator, because they still have like 10 energies left. Oh no, they just have it like that. Okay. Yeah, that was really poorly played. I don't know why I was just like tunnel visioned in on the Raichu there, but should have definitely. And yeah, I definitely didn't do that right. I think digging for the Iono wasn't necessarily incorrect, but doing that was. I should have lit up the Miraidon. But it's very annoying when you're just your generators don't hit anything. Like two energies off of 3 generators. It's so annoying. But also just going a second rec kind of naturally disadvantaged when we play no path. But I feel like with like double Bravery Charm, should be fine in that matchup normally. I guess we just like should probably try to put a Charm 2 pairs in the active spot instead of a single prizer, because they can just Iron Hand so easily. And these games are too fast. Like that turn, there were 10 prize cards taken in that game, and we still have half the round timer left. Dang. So Tina and Miraidon are guaranteed in top cuts. So one of us, I might get up paired to this. I would not be super happy about that. I think if I go second, I just should be fine, but it sort of sucks when we like at least give me an Iono there at the end. But we had like 2 games where our just generators just do not want to work. Actually, is that 3 games that we've had? 3 out of 5 that generators just don't want to work. Yeah, the joys of playing Miraidon. But it's like kind of like that with like every deck though. Like Lost Box, it's like a struggle to find Colress. Miraidon, you kind of live and die by generator. Gardevoir kind of lives and dies by Mysterious Tail. Oof, that's Urshifu does that sometimes. Urshifu definitely likes to do that. Urshifu, yeah, not drawing well. Right. Well, I think in the regular Miraidon mirror, like if it's not turbo, I think it's like correct to go first. Like I'm not playing path, so like I'm not built very well to handle this matchup. I think it's like honestly like you want to go first as the Miraidon player, and like a classic Flaaffy like Miraidon mirror match. Like also like them playing a build that has like 2 Flaaffys is a lot better in the mirror match. Yeah, just helps them keep the energies in play a lot better. That's crazy though. Playing the one Raichu, one Raikou, but there's no super odd. We have an EXP share though. Pretty crazy. Yeah, also just giving them Beach Court kind of sucked. Maybe that wasn't the right play then. I still think I had to squawk because my hand was dead. But maybe I should just kept them around in the active spot. That still feels pretty gross though. Like then they just P&E for like generator, Beach Court, double hit off the first generator, and then they're fine. That's funny. I got to buy. We should win the next round, then we can probably ID the last one. What kind of matches do we have at 4-1? We have Tina, we have Urshi, Roaring Moon. I don't think I really like. Okay, there's no capsules in here. That's probably okay. It's the Iron Hands Moon deck. That Scuffed Flamigo, Sablezard, Tina Moon. Oh man, lost Tina Bricks. Certainly not the most consistent deck around. I think lots of Tinas. We're probably gonna face one next round. And there's like a couple Zards. I like how we're playing the Radiant's Arena attack to deal with Urshifu. This guy beat 2 Zards. Dang. There's like nothing special in this list to beat Zard. It's just, they just did it. 1 Raichu, no Rod, and they still did it. I'm favored against Lostina? Probably. I think it's funny how Vinny late checked in his won all 4 of his matches playing Gardevoir. I'd be cool about going against Gardevoir. Iron Hands is a pretty good card. And then we have a couple 3-in-1s still going. What the heck? This is 3-in-1? They just lost to Cloth. Oh man, what even is this? Cloth at 4-in-1? I do not want to face that at all. What the heck are we even looking at here? This is a pile. That was 3-in-1. Like, how? Dang. Well, I feel like it'd be very rude for someone to beat the person who made that Cloth deck with the Cloth deck. That would be hilarious. If after like dodging Miraidon all those tournaments as Cloth, I like hit Miraidon or hit Cloth now that I'm playing Miraidon. Yeah, I don't know what that was, Cash. That is a crazy deck. Yeah, Vinny and Gabriel Fernandez, absolute like they've been going since like the very beginning of online. Like, some of the OG online grinders. Always really cool to see the people who have like been around like since day 1 on Limitless to like translate that to like IRL success. There's more than a few of them now. That was like probably like some of the original Limitless like whatever Limitless weeklies. Probably, man, Tay1 back when he played online. Man, those were the good old days. Yep, right there at the very beginning. Yeah. Times were never this mid. Yeah, this. But we'll have top 8 at Worlds. That would suck. So many like cracked players back playing these tournaments. Gearhart going 2-3 with Shocklock. You love to see it. I know those were the days. Like everyone, like a lot more of like quote unquote pro players played online back then. Tina versus Miraidon's 50-50. Yeah, probably. It's like not absurdly favored for either side. Like if Tina can jam a path going first, it's pretty reasonable for them. I had a difficult time playing those ones too. I tried my best, but I'd be doing the chill series ones or Hegster. Funny to see like where the online scene is now. Like it's, I wish that we still had all like the cash tournaments like we used to. I think with IRL coming back, like it makes sense that there's not too many anymore. But I remember when, like Atlas Collectibles like sponsor like all those series at the same time, so you could like really rack up a lot of store credit. Like I'm at 6 AM for Hegsters. I never did very well in those, but I'd do them like every Monday and Friday that I could. The thing is, like Iron Hands is a pretty big commitment, so if the Tina player can answer it like right away, then that's when like Miraidon, it could like definitely go off the rails for Miraidon, since they have to like build a Raichu to knock them out or build a Mew to knock them out, and like that's not really easy to do if you just use Iron Hands to take a big knockout. Or the Limitless Showdowns, those were, or no, the Limitless Majors, those were awesome. I gotta go back and find my favorite one, of course. It's here somewhere. I played too many of these online events. Don't judge me. I think I passed it. Right? No, I didn't. I definitely did not. It was, yes. Yeah, these were awesome because like first place was $250. Awesome stuff. Yeah. Those were epic gaming. I only got to do like one of them though, because like I'm pretty sure I had like other stuff the other days. Yeah, absolutely insane. Jay Lesage. Yeah, like a Ross Coffin, Gabriel Fernandez, Jay Lesage, Stefan, yeah, back. Yeah, so many legends. First Limitless Online, it doesn't show up on the page. Like the Limitless qualifiers, or which one are like what do you mean? I think it'd be really cool if like they had like an all-time the testing tournament. And then like an all-time limitless leaderboard, like who has the most wins on the limitless tournament platform. Cause you'd probably be number one, Cash, but I just want to see like how many like who has the most online wins. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I was like I did the qualifiers, and then I like my first one was like the major number 6. Bro, who you literally play like every night, like non-stop, like for like the last however many months, like since the very beginning. Like who would have more wins than you online? Because like a lot of the people like who back in the day played a lot like don't necessarily play very frequently now, but you still do. So I don't know. You do pretty good pretty frequently. A lot of my early tournaments were pretty bad. I was not that good back then. I was kind of a like okay. There's like a lot of mediocrity in here. There's a couple solid ones, but there's a lot of not so good finishes also. Playing Decidueye, busted Zach. That's true. That yeah, I feel that. I'm like a similar boat. Like I don't get to play IRL too much, so online's where it's at. Three matches left. Mew. Oops. Mew versus Guardy. It's always the Guardy players. And sometimes Zard. Oh, this is like the one person who slow played that one time, right? Yeah. Like how many of those like regional leagues is there like per year? Because like, those are like the big ones, right? Like the ones that get the most points. Just 2. Wow. That's it's still like 3 like all year. And like it doesn't benefit you to go out of region to do anything. Right? Because like if you went and played in like a Japan Champions League, like you couldn't get anything from that, right? You don't even know when the next one is, like they don't even like tell you. That sucks, because like you couldn't even plan ahead for that. Always your nationals. Okay, like so you have like your like town leagues that are like the League Cup equivalent, and like the regional league is like regional equivalent, and nationals is like internationals. Oh no, that's awful. Dang. You see, you gotta do pretty well at the regional league then. But it's like 100-person league cup though, right? Like, dang, that'd be really difficult to stay engaged in that kind of format where you don't even like know when your next big tournament is. Like at least the rest of the world like knows when can schedule ahead of time. Like they tell us a year like in advance where everything's gonna be. Alright, I'm blaming the Sablezard player here for holding things up. Since you're playing Sablezard Moon. Yeah. Okay, we're not losing next rounds. We will then win the next round and then die. That's crazy. Are like, and how frequently are those? Are they like once a month? It's like, I guess like technically like over here you could go to like a League Cup like every weekend if you really wanted to. But I'm guessing that they're probably not as frequent as that. It's crazy like how like bad the system is and like how many people like still stay. How much interest there still is. It's a lottery. That would be, I guess Europe Arcanine's kind of the same way. Yeah, but imagine you like one tournament a month and you can't even get in. No, the claw! Bro, you can't do this to me. You can't do this. Okay, let's just beat it. We gotta beat a bad deck today, I guess, to get into Top Cut. Let's do it. Cloth. So, I'm pretty sure it's like pretty much the exact same as what I usually use. Yeah, playing a Forest Sealstone instead of the Devo TM, and they're playing an Ultra Ball instead of a Nest Ball. Oh, I should have playing a fourth boss as well. What did they cut for that? Look, they got Jirachi. Oh no! Like, why are they faced? They beat the one. No. They beat the one Lost Tina that they faced. That's crazy. Has Flamigo in their deck list. Yeah, you can win it with Miraidon. It's just not good. You have to gust their brute bonnets over and over again. And I don't have Vacuum in this list either. And they have the Bravery Charm, so like that could be very annoying. But I guess we just try to go second, make them have a poor setup. I think we either want to like swing with Iron Hands for 2 prizes, or initiate the prize trade with Zapdos. Oh, if they should not bench an Electrode if they can afford it. Makes I get to go second. Cloth can be kind of clunky if it has to go first. That's what we're hoping for here. All right, on the bench. Got an okay hands. That Ultra Ball might just be Squawkabilly. We Miraidon get a couple dudes down. Iono in an okay spot to get the turn 1 knockout. Biv. At least like that's another card that they to have. Like if they do want to knock out turn 2, they also have to have a switch. They bend a Rod. Well, their hand's full of good cards then. But they're still getting Billy. Whoa. That's... What are we doing here? Guard of a Capsule? Wow, I don't know if I probably would have Ultra Balled for the Brute Bonnet and put a Capsule on it. Artina feels really smooth. I mean, it doesn't have too many actions. Wow, I don't think my opponent did that right. In my unprofessional cloth opinion. I would not have played down that hand that way. And they drop a charm already. So if I can boss KO this Bonnet, we'd be sitting pretty, but that'd be such a reach with my current hands. Okay, let's tandem unit. I want to hit him first with a Zapdos, like force him to have a switch. It's also get an Iron Hands down. Maybe Ultra Ball out Raikou, Lightning, gets Squawkabilly. Play my Iono. Interesting. No one accepts any more slander. I mean, yeah, you did just win yesterday, so what do I know? Oh, I left myself no. I might have messed this up. There's no space for 4 Sealstone. I messed it up. I should have benched a Raikou. My inexperience with the Miraidon really shows here. Dang it. Messed that up. And my generators just don't want to show up to work today. Wonderful. Dang, this like is really clunked. I don't even know if I grab anything here. Like tandem unit, fancy what I need next turn. I guess I could attach to the Raikou. Or attach to the Iron Hands. The Zapdos. Because Zapdos loses a lot of value. I didn't prize any generators. I always prize like 2 energies, but okay. I think we retreat back into the Zapdos and pass. Yeah, feeling pretty bad that we didn't go for the. I guess my hand still sucks. Like even if I win for the Raikou, we are still not cooking. Because we just found no generators. They actually put down an Electrode as well, so. Yay! Thanks for the talent store, buddy. Thing. So. Yeah, they're playing 4 boss, so it's not totally out of the equation that they could get a knock out of my Iron Hands this turn. They hit the Curry. They're going for it. Mention the other Brute on it. One thing I do kind of have going for me is they're down 2 switches already, so like maybe this boss spamming is the win condition here. I can boss 3 times and potentially run them out of switches. There goes Iron Hands. Unhinged Scissors. Yikes. I don't even know what we do with this. How bad is it just like boss a couple times here? Just play for the deck out. Hope that they prized. I mean, they can go DT retreat. There you are, generator. I'm so happy to see you. I promoted the Zapdos. That might have been bad. It's okay. We can work around this, I guess. Anything I want to generator for or tandem unit for? We can get another Iron Hands in play. Why not? It worked so well the first time. Let's go get one of those. I think we'll put it on the Mew so it can't get one shot by the thing. All this effort for so little. Oh man. Let's just boss the Bonnet. Um, there we go. Let's just knock out the brute bonnet and we can boss the other bonnet next. Let's just have 3 curries left though. Yeah, let's try to do this, I guess. Oh, I don't even buff myself. And I don't even... Oh, that was so bad. Yeah, Cough definitely does want its revenge. I've played this game horribly. I deserve to lose. Collapsed Stadium. Okay. Wow. If they knock themselves out, I'm like really okay with that. Are they gonna try to trap me? Okay. Wow. So I would love to go boss KO their bonnet. Arven. Not a bad find. Arven just for rope? Sure. And they spent another boss for basically nothing, so that's cool. Ooh. I mean, I always do this. Taking 3 prizes is just so awesome, so let's try to do that. A lightning symbol. Or electric ball, whatever the thing is called. We could still win this, actually, somehow. The line still exists. Iron Hands for 3. I guess I already discard my other rod. Or my only rod. Okay. We could still get there. Iron Hands for 3, then Iron Hands for 2. Already popped 4 Steel Stone. Their hands obviously clunked a little bit. They had to have Curry to, like, Curry boss. Like, Curry plus boss isn't taking a knockout. Alright. Okay. They need a Sneasler also. Incisors for 2. I do like that they're spending their curries like this. That's the Sneasler. Bro, imagine they have boss. It'd be so rude. Bro, I can't do this. Why? Why you gotta do me like this, Claw? I got 1 boss left. Bruh. This is so rude. And I have the attack on the board. Yeah, I don't think we're I don't think this is happening. I gotta boss the brute bonnet, I guess, and just hope to knock it out, and then like Iono them, and just okay. I guess like that's really all we have. Unfortunately, they still have bosses left. It's not checkmate yet. Finally hit Flaaffy. That was long overdue. Because if I can KO their out to poison, then they at least have to have Curry, and they also have to find a boss to get around Zapdos. Zapdos doing all the work this game. And they're playing 4 boss though. Like they're punting the Guardy or the Tina matchup to having another boss, I guess. I don't know about that, but it's working out well for him this time. Incisors. unfortunately, oh, they had a switch, bro. They have just not missed anything. That's so frustrating. It's like exact opposite of what would happen when I would play Claw. I would not hit anything. I don't even think we can really do much about this. We can hope that their last boss is surprised, but they still have double energy that they can just attach, win. That's the Claw life though. I guess Mew can soak a hit. But I have way less cards than them, so I can't even win with win with deck out. Yeah. Is a Super Rod even in there? It's not. I don't think we can ever win this one then. Bro. That's just... Dang. Watch, they're just gonna straight up have boss in hands. Huh? Oh, they have Curry in hands. That works too. That works too. Dang, man. They played one draw supporter that entire... Okay, well, they Ioned for 2. No, they played one draw supporter that entire game because they Ultra Balled one away, and then Ioned for 2. That is so crazy. Dang. And that feels awful, like with like how badly they started. Like if this is why I misplayed like 4 times. I definitely did not play it perfectly myself. I'm definitely, that's true. But also I didn't have, oops, that's not right. I didn't have like the way my opponent drew didn't give me much opportunity anyway. Can I make top cut? Maybe, probably not. I still think like hitting the like gasting the bonnets was probably fine. Like honestly, like where did I like? I think running them out of bonnets was like the right play. But they just had switch or had Curry every single turn. So like even when I hit the bonnet for 110 with Zapdos, I don't think that was like necessarily bad. Like benching the Iron Hands, putting DT on it, like that wasn't bad. It just had it all. So he is not having any sort of like turn 1 pressure sucks. Yeah. I don't like, well, I definitely goofed up when I didn't go grab Raikou. That was definitely not good. When I didn't save any saves for any 4 Steel guy. But then I didn't even like draw a hand off that Squawkabilly that would have let me attack anyway. I didn't find any generators or double turbo or anything. So yeah. It was just, I could have definitely put my put myself in a better position to win the game, but also just with the way my opponent drew, I didn't have a very great chance anyway. Like the match is already horrible, and I'm not gonna win very often if they can keep having they have stuff every single turn without having to play a draw supporter. Yeah, we probably don't ever make cut. Because there's just so many 5-and-1s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Unless like a time people decide to play it out instead of tying, which I guess could happen. Yeah. How many generators did I even see that game? Like I saw one to power up the Zapdos. I saw two that turn to power up Zapdos. Like that was it, right? Turns out when I just can't like donk my opponent, like Miraidon is not. Yeah. There's gonna be like growing pains this series when I'm like trying all these decks I don't play very often. Like I'm not gonna play them all optimally. So the it's gonna happen. Yeah, but definitely should have like left space for the Raikou. Like I ultra balled it away, or could have just handed muted the other one out. Because then if I'm like able to like knock out that cloth, it's running another switch. Like even if it's just knocking it out with a Raikou, it's like still pretty good, I guess. So then I have to find third switch. I guess I put down Beach Court though. So yeah. I wonder if like you're playing Path Miraidon, if you just like go first, jam Path, like if that's the better. I still think going seconds. Like Cloth doesn't get to do like get to play as much going first. But also I guess they don't get to play going. They don't get to play going second if Path doesn't play very often. But yeah, I put down Cloth for a few days, play Miraidon, and then I get clapped by Cloth. I think it's hilarious that they beat Tina without Jirachi in their list. That's pretty epic. And other than that, they faced pretty good matchups. Mewtwo V-Star. Or Mewtwo EX. Like, what does that deck even do against you? 4 and 2 somehow. Yeah, that deck can't even do anything into you. You have to use this thing, which is not very good. I guess I can one-shot Electrode. 3 energies. I guess Mimikyu to like snipe some stuff, maybe like KO their barrel and like Iono them next turn. They beat one of them. I need all you 5-1s to play it out next rounds. Help get me there, chat. So yeah, it's just a one match left. Always a Zard mirror. Dang, I didn't get to see if my my deck actually beats Zard. Instead, we just got bodied by a generator, and misplaced, and all the above. Just going second in mirror, going first in mirror, not getting to go second. Wow. This is why I do not like Miraidon as a deck. Why like people like I've thought like, okay, I'm tired of breaking at locals. Like let's play a deck that like always sets up. The issue is you do get to set up and play the game a lot, but you playing a card that's inherently RNG is like one of your main as a key factor. What's up, Blaziken? Yeah, I kind of wanted that to happen. That person, same record. But my opponent's win percentage probably sucks. Yeah, it's really not that good. At least, yeah, comparatively, it's not that good. We'll play out this last round. We'll see where that gets us. Will Den go? This seems bad. It's going so well. They got it already. Alright, we're not losing it again. I said that last round, but I really mean it this time. We are totally not losing again. But we're not up against Claw, but I don't think Golden. Okay, well, what we have going for us is it's Goldengo, and they have like 2 real draw supporters in their deck. They have like Worker and Avery. They're kind of draw supporters, but they're like not seeing a ton of cards. So, all right, let's get it. It's definitely a matchup where I want to be using Path. Whoever has, I don't actually. I know it says in the Pokemon rule handbook what happens. Yeah, but whoever has less prizes wins like a game that goes to time and top cut. But I don't know what would happen if there's no possible way to end. That'd be interesting. I do not know. Because even with like Tomb, like if both players have Tomb and no Crab, like eventually like a Silene could hit Tails or something, and maybe like mess up the infinite loop. I don't want to squawk this hands. Also, I'm gonna hit two up this generator when I don't want to, of course. Not that I don't want to, but it's not as good. Oh yeah, it is higher. See, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, you are correct. I forgot about that. I choose prize. No. All right, let's get Iron Hands and play then, I guess. Get Iron Hands. That's fine. Because then I want another Mareep. I want that, and I can Mew for 1 card. Well, how else do you resolve it? Like, you're not just gonna sit there all day until someone like accidentally flips over their deck or something, or forgets to Vanishing Wings. Like, yeah, how else would you resolve it? That's why the control player always wants to go in at top seed, I guess. It is kind of odd, but like I don't know how else you resolve a game like that if it's truly zero possible resolution. Like, what else do you do? Flip a coin? That seems goofy. Like, I guess like at least there's the higher seed is like on paper the better player, so let's reward them. I'm so happy I got 2 energies on a Mareep. That'd be fine if Raichu was here. Okay, they just pass. Right? Can I get some good cards? No, I cannot. This looks like a motivate. Let's make him have to have 5 energies, and let's motivate. This is such a Miraidon moment. We've had way too many of those today. This is why I usually do not play this deck. Because this happens far too often than more often than I'd like. Found the G Dango. More than one. Dang, man. 3 of them? Bro, must be nice. That's not fair. This is not. Oh my goodness. I thought Miraidon was like supposed to be the consistent deck and Goldango is supposed to be the pile, not other way around. This is messed up. I demand a redo. The lady's so broken. Oh my goodness, that is insane. Lady. Pretty good card. This looks like finally gonna see a Vengeful Shock. Dang, if I had Path, this would be a lot better, but probably starting two prize cards behind is just, yeah, the cheese stick. Yay, beach court. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Can I get a Flaaffy, please? Yeah, I actually got a Flaaffy. It's pretty awesome. I actually get to take a knockout. Wow! Not knockout, I actually get to take it. Do damage. I don't get to take a knockout. We're not doing that good. And if they just have a switch, I guess, I cry. Because, like, Lady doesn't help you set up at all, so, like, you don't want a ton of Ladies, because then if you draw it in your opening hand, just like, I grab all my energies, but that's kind of it for the turn. Like, at least if, like, one isn't horrible, I guess. Just high roll all your, high roll all the vessels instead. It just doesn't help you set up, so like, you don't, like, want to play a ton of them when, like, you're a pretty set up reliant Zach. But it is, like, situationally broken, like, right there. Well, they don't have a switch yet, because they would switch first and then coin bonus with the new one. they play two switches, come on. Don't do me like this. Rope? Okay, I'll give you Mareep. And I'll do it again. And they can't boss. This is wonderful. This is such a vibe. If I could go like Iono Path Para, like that'd be pretty solid. Maybe with Koko, it's like just better to play the Path then. Cause even like against Zard, if they play one switch, like you could at least like Iono and paralyze them and hope that they can't find a stadium bump as well. Alright, they make it rain too. Poor Mareep. Okay. You're supposed to bench the Radiant Greninja. I don't have any energies down either. That's so sad. Guess like I can arm thrust. That's pretty cool. Okay, boss. Maybe could have thinned with with tandem muted. I don't know. Wait, no, I should always pull out the light. What am I doing? I should always pull out of lightning. I just need to stop and actually play my cards. I'm playing this horribly. I do not deserve top cut at all. There we go. There we go. So good. This is pretty bad. And they have 4 superior under your tree. I was like, yeah, you're probably getting there. I guess I do have a couple energies there. It's spread out. They need to have 6 energies in hand, so probably like double SER. That does lose them a lot of cards in hand. They have to like bin almost all of them, so if they can't get that, then this gets interesting, but I'm surely they have it, right? Yeah, they're dumping energies. They got it. And then they can just boss my Flaaffy and win. Playing Ultra Ball. And they actually get rid of an SER and a boss? Like I know Buddy Catch is good, but hold up. Wait, they're out of switches. So is boss stalling the Gallade ever an option? I mean, they still have a ridiculous amount of energies left. They just go grab boss right back. Okay. So their last card in hand is boss's orders, and they see an absurd amount of cards. Yeah, this has to be the play. And then, okay, let's actually use Dynamotor this turn and not be bad at the game anymore. Too bad I didn't do that last turn. I'm so silly. I don't even have another Iono in deck. Aren't he prized? Yeah, 2 are prized. Okay, that's what I figured. That seemed weird. I was like, oh, where are they? Yeah, they're just not here. Well, I pretty much lose then. We'd have to hope that they prize like SCR. No, there's literally like no way. Wow. This was... It's hilarious how well the first 4 rounds went and how horrible these last 3 went. I guess to be fair, Goldengo seems like it would be a horrible matchup, but still. Like their deck's working so much better than mine. That's the most funny part. Because like if an Iono was not prized, I could like not like amp this guy. Iono to 1. It'd be really hard for them to find 6 energies to knock me out. And they're drawing cards, so I don't. Oh, they might energy retrievals too. Yeah. Dang, I wish I could deck them out. That'd be so funny, but I don't think they're gonna let it happen. If we had an Iono, maybe there'd be some way to pull this one back. Yeah, evolve that Curly, please. Please? They did! I have a boss left, right? Was there one in there, or was it also prized? They're trying to deck themselves out. Doing their absolute best. Thinning and everything. This is where I pull out the Crabominable and just win it. Well, almost. What are they trying to do? They're down both their switches. Like, surely they know that, right? Okay. I have a boss left. No, it's also prized. I have 3 generators, but yeah, no bosses or anything. Oh, this is wonderful. Well, yeah, this was a wonderful ride, guys. Yeah, Raichu, 2 Ionos, and a boss are in the prize cards. How great. Oh, energies. Alright, I guess we pass, make him have to have 1 more energy to attach retreat. But still, like, where am I getting that, I guess? I don't know. They just need an SCR, and they have 2 of those left. Wow. We got... we are wrecked. But yeah, I only got to play 1 generator, and it hit 2 on a Mareep. So I basically played no generators. Oh, they're just gonna blow up my dude. How rude. Dang it. Imagine they like only left themselves 5 in hand and couldn't knock me out. That would be hilarious. Oh well. That was a horrible game. Well, to try again with Miraidon next time. That was that wasn't even just like misplaying. That was just like not even like between prize cards and just draws. That last game was just so bad. Oh, so frustrating. And we literally just need to win 1 out of these last 2. But I definitely misplayed here. I definitely misplayed both these games and could have given myself a chance to win them, or a better chance to win. But that one we just got rolled. And yeah, that's hilarious. I can't even really be like mad about it. It's just like just happens sometimes, I guess. Like, because if we can boss the Curlia, I guess we probably still lose, right? But if we could go like Iono to 1 amp, they still see so many cards, so it probably doesn't matter. Yeah, the prize cards don't matter. It's probably like just the opening hands. Like, we're not gonna beat much of anything. When we play 1 generator the entire game, and the only generator we play is onto a Mareep. I definitely could have played most of these games better, but I don't know. Like, these other 2 games could have been flipped. Is Crab better than Miraidon? No, it's not. It just beats Miraidon. Might have to go try the path build now, because like, at least path could have maybe slowed down. Like, I just like don't like the thought of like path on paper, because it's just like, well, like then I have to play judge, like that just feels like playing a subpar supporter card. Like I get like aggression and judge path is good, but I just like felt like, oh, I'll play beach court and be able to do my attacks more often, be able to play the game more often, and that'll be awesome. But I guess maybe you need the path to peak, like that bonus disruption elements, like bail you out of some of those clunkier scenarios. Oh well, just didn't go our way those last few rounds. I'll try to play better next time, I guess. I'll have to play some Miraidon some off stream to try to get better at the deck. As much as like it's so fun to like dump on Miraidon for being low skill, it's like kind of, I guess, like it's not really, doesn't take a ton of brain power, but like also if you're like not used to playing it, you're, I guess like anything, like you're not going to play well with something that you're not used to. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there. That was very, very frustrating way to end it, but oh well. It happens. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Discord link below, and I should be back tomorrow morning. Probably playing Miraidon again, just trying to get that finished out of the way. Probably try my deck. which one? All right, take it easy, guys. I'll see you next time.